I am on a mission to build Ninjago City in LEGO form, and today we are going to be adding Dareth's Mojo Dojo to my current small layout. But before we get into that, I want to give a huge thanks to FlexiSpot. Gamers, meet the desk that levels up your setup, the FlexiSpot Cyber X. The FlexiSpot Cyber X is built for power, precision, and style. The height adjustment uses a manual loft joystick inspired by gaming controllers for a fun, tactile feel. The carbon fiber texture plus ergonomic curve gives a high-end look and lasting comfort. The desk supports up to 352 pounds, their highest ever load capacity. It has super stable and secure height transitions from sitting to standing. It also includes a cable tray, a cup holder, and headset hook for a clutter-free setup. The RGB lighting also allows you to add personality to your workspace with edge lighting that matches your vibe. The desk has honestly come in hand when working on the computer for long periods of time, and with its amazing quiet and stable lift, even with a dual monitor rig, you can easily go from those work sessions into your gaming marathons in an instant. The desk really is perfect for streamers, creators, or anyone wanting performance with comfort. From joystick control to carbon fiber strength, the Cyber X desk redefines your command center. But wait, there's more. If you are still craning your neck at your screens, the FlexiSpot monitor arm fixes that fast and pairs well with the FlexiSpot Cyber X desk. It allows for a clean setup, better posture, an instant upgrade. The FlexiSpot monitor arms raises your monitors to eye level to reduce neck and shoulder strain during long work or gaming sessions. They are available in both dual monitor and single monitor versions, so you can choose what fits your setup. It supports 17 to 32 inch monitors up to 19.8 pounds, with standard 75 by 75 millimeter and 100 by 100 millimeter VESA mounts. You can tilt from 85 degrees to 15 degrees swivel, rotate, and extend up to 19.7 inches to dial in the perfect viewing angle. It has smooth, one-handed adjustments with zero effort tested for 20,000 cycles for long-term reliability. Designed to stay stable even with monitors fully extended. It lifts the monitors off your desk to free up space for keyboards, notebooks, and accessories. It really is ideal for remote work, gaming, editing, or multitasking setups. You can quickly switch between sitting, leaning back, or standing positions. It's perfect for small desks, apartments, dorm rooms, and minimalist setups. Whether you're running dual screens or keeping it simple with one, FlexiSpot's monitor arms delivers better posture and more desk space. Make sure to check out the links below for the FlexiSpot Cyber X desk or the FlexiSpot monitor arms to update your setup. I actually can't stress enough how much of a life changer the FlexiSpot desk and the monitor arms have been. It's actually helped me out a lot because I actually do have some neck and shoulder issues. So when I am at the desk a lot, it is nice to just stand up and still continue to work as well, especially because I am at my computer for a large majority my day. So thank you so much FlexiSpot for sending me both the Cyber X desk and the monitor arms. Now back to the video. So this time around I approached the build of this MOC a little bit differently. I first started by building a foundation for the MOC, trying to decide how big I wanted the building and trying to troubleshoot one of the things I knew I'd have a problem with, that being the window. After a lot of trial and error, I finally got a design that I was happy with. I then moved to Brickling Studio to build the rest of the MOC. Once the MOC was finished, I bought all the necessary parts needed for the MOC. In the process of building it, I did end up refining a couple more things that I ended up not liking, and once I finished the build, I made the changes to Studio and even changed more things this time around as well. So this is technically not the final model, but in all honesty, the differences come in the second floor, which I think is a little bit less important as opposed to the actual dojo aspect of it. With all that said, instructions are now available at tacoshop.fourthwall.com. Moving on to the MOC consists of roughly 3,200 parts. The building itself is 2 stories, which, if you wanted to, could add more to make the building taller. I opted for a sand green and dark gray color scheme to just add a little bit of more color instead of making everything all gray. And then on top of that, I had a little bit of dark orange with the framing of the windows. Instead of the traditional sign that you see in the actual show, I opted for a slightly different sign that incorporated Dareth's likeness, and right below that is going to be the main entrance. The window for the dojo can open and close. It is, however, a little flimsy, but regardless of that, I still like how it turned out. Right next to the dojo itself is a fruit vendor selling some fresh apples and bananas. And around the back you have a back exit to the dojo, a dumpster with some trash surrounding it, and the stairs that lead up to the apartments up above. Lastly, in terms of the outside, I have a billboard ad for Dareth's Lawyer Business. These are printed 6x6 tiles from Super Brick Figs. They have a lot of quality stuff, so I totally recommend checking them out. Link in the description. Now we move on to the interior. When you walk into the dojo, you walk down the hallway that leads to the main dojo. But before entering, you of course have a restroom for the students of the dojo to use. Pretty standard bathroom layout, it's kind of the same one I've been using for all of my builds. The entrance to the main dojo has a beaded curtain that I made using some chain pieces in pearl, gold, and silver. Now it may not be the most accurate color scheme, but it does give the effect that I wanted it to have. The dojo features some punching bags and poles in the back of the dojo. To the right of the entrance there are some weapons mounted on the wall. On either corner of the dojo next to the windows you have some shelves that show off some of Dareth's totally real trophies, which he has a bunch of. Then you have the main trophy shelf with even more totally real trophies. And here is just a quick overview of the entire space. Then going out this way, you have another hallway that leads to the back, but also a storage room. In it, Dareth stores some training staffs, golden katanas, and some wooden breaking boards. And that is basically Dareth's dojo, but let us just take a quick look at the second floor. Now here we have two apartments, which currently don't have any tenants living in them. The layout of the floor is also where the difference comes in between this model and the final model on Bricklink Studio, where here we have two different apartment layouts, but in the official build I just mirrored one of the layouts to make things less complicated. It's a nice one room, one bath apartment. At first I had Dareth living in here, but changed that because Dareth in the show lives in a separate apartment in which I also intend building later on. Lastly, here are all my buildings put together. From left to right is the Borg store, Chen's Noodle House, and of course, Dareth's Mojo Dojo. As this city expands, these buildings won't actually be next to each other, but for the purposes of this display, they are going to be put together for now. And that, my friends, is Dareth's Mojo Dojo. But please let me know down in the comments on what you think of the actual build itself and my current Ninjago city layout. And make sure to check out some of FlexiSpot's products. I'm not gonna lie, the standing desk has actually come in handy quite a lot, especially because I am at my desk on hours on end. Links to all that down below. And also make sure to check out the instructions for the MOC if you want to build this yourself, or if you want to maybe look at the monastery instructions as well. All that stuff could also be found down below. And with all that said, make sure to leave a like and share this video with a friend. Taco out.